Hey guys, my name is Braylon and I wanted to sit down and do a reading. Just a freestyle reading, kind of like a sample for any of you who are wondering what it's like to get a personal reading with me. So yeah, I really don't know who this reading is for or what will come out. It could very much relate to me, but I'm just going to set the intent that whoever the reading is for, that they be drawn to this reading. So I guess we'll see what happens. I kind of just felt like reading some tarot, honestly. Plus, the moon is in Taurus, which my moon is Taurus, so maybe it has something to do with that. Okay, so it looks like whoever this reading is for, maybe you're healing from some sort of pain. Maybe you're healing from some sort of ending, because we have the Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords. So whoever's watching, there is a need to rest. If there's a Virgo watching, your energy is showing up. Or maybe, yeah, some sort of pain is linked to a Virgo for a lot of you. Maybe you are a Virgo going through pain. Maybe a Virgo hurt you. Or if you're not a Virgo, the Hermit card talks about isolation and solitude. So if you're not, a lot of us is going to be a Virgo pain, or some sort of pain that a Virgo is in or something. But for others of you, this is you being isolated in this pain and feeling probably pretty much on your own, I would say. This card wants to come out. Yeah, it's interesting that I should say on your own, because the Five of Pentacles wanted to show this is an on your own card. This is a really, really tough energy to be all alone in, because this is financially all alone, but it's a left out in the cold energy. And there's many ways we could feel left out in the cold, right? So yeah, who would want to be left out in the cold in all this pain? Some of you, it is financial pain. Some of you are fearing poverty. And if you're a Virgo, that makes a lot of sense, because Virgos worry a lot about finances and they spend a lot of time working. So yeah, there could definitely be a Virgo energy here that is feeling left out in the cold or isolated pain. But this is also a message, guys, that our healing needs to take place in solitude. It's no mistake that we're alone during the pain and alone during the healing. Okay, both of those energies require some sort of solitude to heal, kind of like a caterpillar that goes in a cocoon. It's all alone in there. It's all alone when it's a butterfly as well too. So yeah, we have some pain, some left out in the cold. But behind that Virgo card down here was the Knight of Cups. So this is interesting. We definitely have a Pisces and a Virgo here, opposite energy. All of us have Pisces and Virgo energy somewhere. But yeah, there is some energy here. Now this does look like a love offer coming straight towards a Virgo. Okay, so if there is any Virgos watching, there could be some kind of love coming in. Or maybe this is just some of us who feel really, really alone. Those of us who've carried burdens for a really long time, painful endings. Behind that Knight of Cups was the Ten of Wands. I don't know why I have two different decks here working. Behind the Ten of Swords is the Four of Swords. So yeah, lots of pain that we're healing from. Okay, this is healing from heartbreak. The Three of Swords is the card that comes right before that. But yeah, guys, there is some kind of ending. We just had a full moon in Taurus. It's interesting, you have the King of Pentacles here. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy extremely present. A need for financial balance. Somebody's giving way too much to charity. We have a Cancer showing up here. This could be a Cancer that just left a certain situation. Or maybe this is any of us leaving a situation and being victorious. This is movement. Okay, some of us are really confused as to if we should leave, if we should stay, if we should go. A lot of us are emotionally confused. We do have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, but this is emotional confusion, because there's someone in the situation who's really, really sad over something. They're conflicted over something in the past. But yeah, what we had, sorry guys, there's always stories being told, okay? And we had the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So these are both endings, okay? They're both heavy, they're both endings, they're both tens. They're both completions to a cycle, and that reminds me of the Taurus full moon that we had yesterday. So yeah, every full moon completes energy, but the Taurus full moon is an earth energy, so it's focusing more on physical completions. And I would say these energies can be very, very physical. I mean, this is very physical burdens, mental burdens. We have air and fire here. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So we've got those two stacks there. But even back to this energy here, there's a lot of us feel very alone. I mean, if you look at these two men, they're alone. And it's women too. I'm just going to say this person, this individual is very alone, carrying all the responsibility on their own. They were stabbed. This is betrayal. Very, very painful, painful ending. But the good thing about the Ten of Swords is that the pain, you know, the worst is over, basically. There's a light shining now. Some of the dark is starting to become a light, and, you know, you're seeing that light at the end of the tunnel, basically. But yeah, this person was stabbed 10 times in the back, you know, and it is very, very heavy, heavy burdens linked to all these swords and, you know, responsibility. It's like taking everything for this person to get up. And it's really, really interesting. Behind the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords is the Four and the Five of Swords. So this is a synchronicity. Definitely healing from heartbreak, or just healing in general from pain and betrayal. And then we have literally the Four and the Five. So the Five of Swords is a conflict, okay? Argument. Some of us are healing from arguments and conflict. And we definitely are dealing with heartbreak, because the man there in green he's holding 3 swords, the same 3 swords that are here. So some of us are literally healing from just really mean words that have been said to us over the past. I mean, I guess just healing in general from anything that's ever been said to you painfully. Or maybe they're just thoughts. Maybe there was a decision, because we had the two swords down here on the ground. So that's usually a decision that someone made, or someone who's very confused. So yeah, this is interesting. Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles down there. Okay. But yeah, so far I just see someone who's in a lot of pain, someone who's holding a lot of financial burdens, trying to balance out their finances, you know, someone who's leaving. There's definitely a Cancer watching who's thinking about leaving or traveling. You know, this is someone who's leaving something emotionally unstable behind so that they can get to a more victorious promised land in the future. The waters are much more calmer that way. So yeah, maybe there's a man, woman, and child, or a mother and a child that are traveling that's linked to some kind of Cancer. Okay. And there's that Two of Swords decision that I was just talking about. This is someone who's conflicted emotionally. We have some water sign watching, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios, that have been, instead of being submerged in the water like this Queen of Cups woman is, this is a very caring, emotionally open, and honest, expressing woman. She's a nurturer, caring, psychic, intuitive, very, very dreamy lover. She's the Queen of Water, right? This is how some of us Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios, you know, we dream to be like that woman. But we can't accomplish what the Queen of Cups accomplishes if we're up in our head. The Queen of Cups doesn't spend much time in her head. She's too busy loving and creating and healing. But this woman, she's much younger, okay? And she's blinded to the way that she feels instead of embracing the way that she feels. Any Queen of Cups woman can turn into this woman if she decides to turn her back on her emotion. Okay, but there's something here emotionally. There's a decision, and the Queen of Cups has turned her back on a decision, and therefore turned her back on all that water you see back there. Blindfolded, conflicted, not sure what to do emotionally. But, you know, come on, guys. The way to help this energy is to literally feel what we feel. right? Allow ourselves to see. I'm not sure why we're sitting on land like that and allowing these emotions to just ripple. But this queen, she's like up in the water. She's on right next to the shore, facing the water. This woman is not facing the water. And the reason why is because there's someone in the situation who's really, really focused on something emotional that didn't work out in the past. Not all emotions are like this, guys. It's important to realize that it's hard to turn your back on emotion because it's always changing. It's the way you feel. So that's interesting. Heavy burdens. Now we have an Aries. This Aries just wanted to make himself known. Hello, Aries. This Aries just came out from underneath the Ten of Swords. So there might be an Aries involved. Yeah, hello, Aries. There's an Aries watching that really wants a new beginning. Maybe there's an Aries that took a risk or that wants to take a risk. And it's like, if you are an Aries watching, or maybe you're dealing with an Aries, I see some Aries energy here that wants to celebrate, that's going to take a risk, you know, jumping into the unknown. And then, like, if there's some kind of Aries watching that is wondering if they should do something, like, should I do this? But this is a risk. I see that this risk is going to be celebrated, so that doesn't look like you regret it. Okay, these are 2 Aries cards here. Alright, a new beginning that someone's celebrating with an Aries that's watching. If you're not dealing with an Aries, then this is a father figure or an authority figure, a boss. Maybe you're a boss or a manager watching that is going to do something new, like a business movement or a business decision, and you're celebrating that, okay? Because I do see a boss here that's risking something and celebrating. This Emperor just slid on out like, hey, Braylon, read about me. There's 2 9s. This was an Aries message that just came out. This whole little chunk here, it's the Emperor. So yeah, and it's 6 cards too. These are the first 3 cards. Okay, someone's gonna take a risk with an Aries, or there's an Aries taking a risk, and it has the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So this is like a new beginning, a new fiery beginning. We have Earth, fire, and water here. So there's not any air here, which means you're not overthinking. You know, there's not much thought to this. It's passion. There's some kind of wish here financially to be surrounded by something. This is single too, so there might be some single Aries watching. That there's some kind of wish coming true soon to start a new passionate start. So hello, Aries. Thanks for joining us. But yeah. Isolated love offers. That is a card that came out, guys. But you know, it's really interesting how I just read all that and I haven't even shuffled. So let's shuffle. Healing from being left out in the colds. Hello. So if you're watching, chances are you feel alone. You feel like you're isolated. But solitude is important. So yeah, we just had the Ace of Wands and the 2 of Swords pop out. They came out together, so I'm just going to keep them together right here because they have something to do with each other. This is new passion that someone is feeling conflicted over. Maybe some of us are confused over fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Okay, because this is the Ace of Wands, and if we're not confused over fire signs, then we're just confused over this new beginning. What do we need to do? You know, we want this new passion, we want this new creativity, and this new manifested beginning. This is an opportunity to create something. Ace of Wands, this is a beautiful card. It's a new fire energy, a new spark in something. And there's some confusion about this new spark for some reason. We're going to figure out what that is, but we're starting the reading now, and for some reason there's a confusion linked to fire energy. Confused about an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. If you are an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo watching, maybe you're confused about something. Maybe it's linked to a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Maybe you're just confused emotionally. Yeah, because we have the Magician. So this is magic. Someone's confused about how to manifest something. Yes, literally. Someone is emotionally confused about how to manifest something. Look at all these potions. Okay, this is my potions card. So yeah, there's some alchemists watching. So let's see what else wants to come out, Spirit. Just doing a reading. What else? This is what I do. I just pick up the cards and read what comes out. Okay, we have the World flipping over. So this is a cycle completing, you guys. This is Saturn's energy. Okay, we've got Taurus. We've got Scorpio. We've got Aquarius and Leo here. So all the fixed signs are present now. But this also represents a celebration or some kind of cycle that's completing. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. Also, guys, there is a message here about moving forward after these completions, or after something completes, after this cycle. Could be the full moon cycle. But this is just something being celebrated because of a full completion. So the Knight of Wands, he symbolizes movement in a passionate way. He doesn't care how he feels or what he thinks. He doesn't care what the smartest thing is to do, or, you know, how he's going to feel after he's done this thing. He's too busy just going after what he wants. I admire this guy. You know, I really wish I was more like this. And Spirit is saying that this is linked to the world. So if you have fire energy, you are linked to this world. There's something that's completed for you. And maybe these are people coming in. This is going to relate to all of us in a different way. Okay, some of us need to move forward like this. Some of us have this person coming in after us. Some of us are. This is this guy. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, now we have the Two of Wands coming out. So either way, we're, you know, yeah, we are, there is some confusion. There's a decision, okay? The Two of Swords is not just a decision. Hello, Pisces. Hi, Pisces. You guys are watching too. Hi, Cancer. We can share this card with you. Behind the moon. Yeah, definitely Pisces. Hello, Pisces energy. I'm a Pisces. So we've got this moon hanging out here. We'll talk about that in a minute. This is also confusion. But yeah, we've got these two twos here linked to a completion and a beginning. First we had, yeah, the Two of Swords just isn't confusion. It's also a decision. So there's two decisions here, honestly, obviously. And they have to do with a new beginning and an ending. It could be endings that the Taurus full moon inspired, or new beginnings that the Scorpio new moon is going to inspire. Because we have some decisions linked to a cycle. The Ace of Wands decision is linked to a new beginning. Because the Ace is always a new start, right? So it's interesting that now we have the Two of Wands linked with the World. Because this will be an ending, a completion. And we have a decision to make. So we basically have a decision to make about a new beginning and an ending. Two of Wands is literally someone who's at a crossroads between the old and the new, the comfortable and the growth. Okay, you can't choose both. This is literally a decision between being comfortable and choosing to grow. The World is a growing card as well, and this is like World Wide Web. Okay, and it's interesting that we have the World and the Two of Wands. I love when these cards show up together in a reading, because the World is present in both of these cards. So it's like holding your world in your hand. You know, this guy is alone too. All of these people are alone. The Two of Swords woman is alone. The woman in the middle of the world, she's alone, but she's protected by the fixed signs. But this man's alone. He's actually wanting to be alone. He's like up on the top of a balcony looking out at the horizon. And he's really deeply contemplating about his entire world. Okay, so these decisions are not small decisions, guys. These are decisions to end things for we've got some cycles, and it does have to do with the moon. This is Pisces, but it's also, you know, yeah, this is linked to the Taurus full moon and the Scorpio new moon. I feel like a lot of us have decisions to make between now and November 9th. We do have two fire energies. Okay, so there's something here about completed passion, new beginnings passionately. Definitely a Pisces energy, or some confusion is here as well with the moon. You know, maybe some of us are feeling stuck. but we're also trying to, you know, this is Neptune retrograde energy. Neptune retrograde is in retrograde in Pisces, okay, causing a little bit of confusion as far as mentally, you know, what is true right now. Even the King of Swords is confused. So some of you guys are some of you guys are Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius is watching, especially if you're a male. Could be a masculine, female as well. But yeah, even the air signs are confused right now. Look at Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. This is what they're really feeling. Like, holy shit, I can't even cut clearly right now. Like, even the air signs are feeling mentally overwhelmed emotionally. There's some confusion here. We have a Taurus showing up. Hello, Taurus and Leo. Taurus and Leo and Virgo. Hey, guys. Taurus, Leo, and Virgo all just showed up together. Hello. These are all major arcanas here. And, you know, you guys could be the ones that are getting the love offers here. Because now we have another knight, the Knight of Cups, which is another Pisces energy. We get it, Pisces, you're watching. But if it's not, the Knight of Cups is also the dream walker. He walks towards his dreams. You know, he's a romantic, he or she. He makes sure to move towards what he feels. He doesn't care what anyone thinks or what the right thing is to do. Kind of like the Knight of Wands, but he's more emotional. The Knight of Wands is not necessarily emotional. He's just really passionate. So yeah, we do have this Knight of Cups coming towards Taurus, Leo, Virgo. Is anyone dealing with these? This is a weird combination here. Two fixed signs. These are two fixed signs. Two earth signs, Taurus and Virgo. Maybe there's someone watching that has Virgo, Leo, and Taurus energy. If not, this is Leo and Virgo wanting a commitment. There's a Taurus here that needs to remain strong. There's a Virgo here that needs to remain strong. There is some strength in between a Taurus and a Virgo right now. So that's awesome that you guys all just showed up. Taurus, Leo, and Virgo. King of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of financial balance here too. But yeah, some confusion that we're needing to mentally like gain clarity about. But then I don't know, I really like this energy here too. Because some of us are feeling really, like, these are our soul blocks. Some of our souls feel kind of hung up. We need to see something differently about this situation. We're trying to see something differently, even though we're uncomfortable. Some of us are going to choose the path of uncomfortability. We're going to bust free from our comfort zone. But yeah, this is seeing something at a soul level. The Hanged Man and the Moon, seeing something at an emotional level, changing our views at a soul level. So I'm going to try to get one card. So Spirit, clarify the Two of Swords and the Ace of Wands, please. Just one card for Two of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Two of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Okay, big old chunk High Priestess. So this message wanted to come out. I love this card. This is my favorite card. I resonate so much with the High Priestess. This is some intuitive energy showing up. Pisces, Cancer, or anyone with an intuition. The all-knowing angel of the universe. Secretive energy. She keeps a lot of what she knows secret. She's very quiet. And that is coming out with the Six of Cups. So there's something here. Some of us have been able to feel for a while now, intuitively, that there's someone coming back from our past. Maybe it's linked to someone who's younger or older. Maybe this was someone who walked away before, or we walked away from them. But there's some kind of soulmate intuition here. There's two soulmates that are communicating intuitively. And then we've got Gemini and Libra and Aquarius, but this is my Gemini energy. This is also clarity coming in very soon, guys. And I can tell by the bottom of the deck that there's clarity needed. I mean, we literally have the 9 and the 10 and the 5 of Swords. This is mental hell. Absolute mental hell, anxiety, pain, insomnia, you know, up late at night about mean words that were said. Okay, no wonder somebody needs clarity here. There's a Pisces, there's an Aries. There's an Aries that wants to offer their love, new beginning. Hello, Capricorn. I see you sticking out over there. Capricorn finally decided to stroll in. But yeah, guys. Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Definitely some clarity, charging in fast. This is a new beginning victoriously, a new beginning mentally. And we have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or a visionary woman, a creative, passionate woman who leads by fire, the Queen of Fire. The Magician, there's some fire signs manifesting. Some of us are trying to manifest a fire sign that we're waiting on. And hello, Sagittarius. Two cards that mean patience, you guys. So maybe there's a Sagittarius watching that's wondering, you know, what has all grown. Being patient for something to grow, you know, taking a break from hard work and just seeing, you know, how your work is paid off. But this is all about some kind of soulmate energy. Some of us are manifesting passion and clarity. So I'm going to try again. Oh, we had the Lovers. I've seen Gemini. So now we have, now there could be a heartbroken Gemini watching, but it's hard because the Lovers is literally any twin flame, any couple. Some of us are heartbroken because we're at a distance. So hello, long distance lovers watching. Hello, anyone who's dealing with heartbreak in a relationship. Maybe some of you who are watching are broken up with. Now, hello, Capricorn. Capricorn's just focused on victory, okay? They're just focused on the parade that's being thrown for them right now. So there's a heartbroken Gemini that wanted to speak and a victorious Capricorn that wanted to speak. But I do think that a lot of us watching are just dealing with like twin flame separation or heartbreak. There could be maybe some of us broke a Gemini's heart, or Gemini broke our heart, whatever. Just heartbreak, love. Now there's someone who's single, Nine of Pentacles. So let's see if anything else wants to come out. Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups, King of Cups. Well, that's something. And then Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Ten of Wands. I've been seeing this combo a lot lately. So yeah, there is some breakups that are gonna happen, or that have already happened. And now there's someone who's single. But the good thing about this energy, guys, is that some of us are going through this so that we can stand on our own financially. Okay, there's a lot of weird energy. Heavy burdens emotionally linked to a happy home environment or a relationship alignment. But Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups, King of Cups wanted to come out. So this is all water energy. This is all emotional energy. We do have a water sign male here, and some kind of love offer being offered to a water sign male. Could be female too, but we have the King of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. So some of us, this is like a wish come true. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. So this is happiness. We've been carrying this burden for a really long time, wanting to be happy. But, you know, first, maybe we're in a different relationship right now. We need to break free from that relationship and be independent for a while before this love connection comes in. Before this Gemini comes in. Now, this is an interesting energy. Anytime I see these cards together, you know, this is, some of us are really dealing with we're in the middle. Okay, see how these cards aren't together? There's this space here, right? Well, this is some sort of decision between karmic partner or soulmate. You know, a lot of us are dealing with people who are pretending to be our twin flames. They're manipulating us to stay. This is the difference between a connection. You see, this is a connection. These are very similar cards. Connection, divinity, love. This is an attachment, okay? They're chained here. So this is the difference between wanting to be with someone and having to be with someone. Being manipulated to stay, wanting to stay based off of your free will, being connected by the love and light in our universe, being connected by toxicity, manipulation, addiction. So you choose who you want to be naked with, okay? But in between those two cards was the Six of Wands. So this could just be a Capricorn and a Gemini who are celebrating victory together. That's a good way to interpret this, but others of us need to know the differences between these two relationships. Karmic, destined. Okay? Love, darkness, hate, control. Freedom, control. But yeah, there is a victorious Capricorn here with the Gemini. And then Pisces is showing up again. But also clarity. We are needing clarity right now. Hello, Leo. Leo and Taurus are still coming out together. So, I just want to shuffle one more time and see what comes out, and then I'll end the video, you guys, and see, you know, if this resonated with anyone. This is kind of how I would do Knight of Wands, yeah, or Knight of Swords, sorry. There is some kind of soulmate coming in very quickly. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or maybe they're just coming in with some truth, okay, from the past, and maybe it's a secret. And a lot of us have been up late at night losing sleep over this, you know, still hanging on to this anxiety. So yeah, I feel like there's somebody coming back from the past very quickly. But yeah, let's see. This is kind of how I would do my readings. Of course, if you have any questions, but I would record a video just like this for you. And they're $35 right now. So let's see. I think this is the Fool. Yes, the Fool. And I'm going to show you guys how these cards just came out. We have the Ace of Cups with the Ten of Swords sneaking out over there with the Five of Swords. Again, this lover's connection. But yeah, Ace of Cups and the Moon, secret lovers. Some kind of secret love offer. Okay, maybe this is love coming to Pisces. If you're a Pisces watching, get ready because there's some kind of love offer coming. This is soulmate energy because the moon is the soul. And this is inspired by the Taurus moon. As soon as I say Taurus, here's the Hierophant. So it's a commitment. And it's going to offer clarity. Now there is some air signs present. But yes, definitely a very strong commitment. Taurus and Leo linked to a soulmate right now. Secret soulmates. But I do see this as maybe even coming to a Cancer. But someone's going to offer somebody soul love. And then this is the card that wanted to come out. And then these fell out. So we've got some slow, fast energy here. Eight of Wands is fast. Knight of Pentacles is slow. But to me, and look what's right in the middle. That Lovers and the Devil. So Capricorn, Gemini, even Virgo. But there's some kind of message coming in fast and then slow. So I'm not sure why a message would slow down like that. Maybe it has the difference between, like this is a karmic love situation. This is not necessarily a bad thing. This is a lot of passion here. Okay, some of us feel connected and that we want to feel chained to this sexy thing. But there's some kind of slow message. Like passionately it's fast and coming. This is messages fast, passion, lust. But it's taken the physical. Maybe they're at a distance and it's taken a while to see them in person. But yeah, we do have the Ace of Cups under all this. And we had the Ten of Swords, remember? So it's going to heal our pain. It's going to heal our soul. This is healing at a soul level, especially if you're a water sign, Pisces, or just, you know. And then I just opened up to the Wheel of Fortune. So this is another depiction of all the fixed signs. But this is might be Jupiter love, because the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. But this is love changing for all of us right now. Okay, karma, fortune, and a love. And we may have to wait until Jupiter moves into Sagittarius next month, because this is love related to Jupiter. Like when Jupiter shifts the karmic wheel on November 9th, I believe, maybe that's when love is going to be able to come in. Because this is new love, new healing, a new opportunity emotionally. Linked to Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, but also linked to destiny. So any new love coming in is going to be, look what's right behind the Wheel of Fortune. This is going to change everything, you guys. Everything. This is going to be worth celebrating. Maybe on Halloween. Yeah, some passion is coming in very quickly, but we just have to wait on the love wheel to turn. But this is a new beginning. Now, don't forget, guys, on the table, there is a decision, okay? There's at least 2 different decisions on the table, okay? We're stuck in between these 2 decisions. Knight of Swords wanted to show itself. Okay? So this is the decision between seeing and not seeing, knowing and not knowing. Okay, because the Two of Swords woman doesn't want to know. And this is also a decision between new and old, comfortable and growth, comfort and growth. But yeah, the world wants to spark this is a new cycle, a new beginning. Our world sparking and us feeling alive again. But we have to know that the ball's in our court, in that we are the masters and the creators of our own world and our own cycles. So this is holding the world in our hand, accepting the vulnerability that we feel in the middle of all this, surrounded by all these things. But when destiny aligns, it does present us with an opportunity to change. So it's up to us what we're going to do moving forward. But Spirit wants us to jump right off the cliff into something new love, new jobs. Right now, is a great time to start something new, because right now we're protected by the universe. Like, there are times when it's kind of risky to jump, but not right now. Not right now. Right now is not a time where if you jumped, you would fall and die and hurt. Right now is a time, if we jump, boop, we're going to jump right into a new universe. Just like the Two of Wands is a portal. So there is a portal here, you guys. The whole world is a portal because of the Taurus full moon. Okay? There's a portal. And, we have the One and the Two of Wands. So we do make a decision. We have the Ace and the Two. These cards come right after each other, 1 and 2, and then we would have the 3 and the 4 and the 5. But this is the One, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Wands. So 1, 2. We move from the 1 to the 2, and look, he's still holding that wand in his hand, and the other one's just kind of chilling. So these are two creative paths that we could walk. But, the decision is ours, and I think I'm going to make the decision to just start new completely whenever the opportunity presents itself to me, especially if anyone offers this cup of love. So thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. This is kind of my reading style. I don't always read like that. I just let the cards kind of tell me what to do. But yeah, this is the reading. I'm not sure who this reading was for, but I'm setting the intent that you watched and that you resonated, and I would appreciate any comments below. Thanks.